Oh, welcome back to our Unit 9 test review. We are going to just go roll through this really quick, make sure that we have all the right answers for people who are going back and doing the test a second time. For every input there is, that's wrong, exactly one output. For every input there is exactly one output. Talked about that in class multiple times. Make sure you get that on there. Number two, you are defining this and understanding if this is or is not a function. Right? If I was to graph this, this would look like, well, I can just actually graph it for you. Let's do it that way. Y squared equals 6x. And there's our picture. Using our vertical line test, if I was to draw a vertical line, do I ever touch 2 points at the same time? Well, yeah, I do right here and right here. Not a function. That's how we check vertical line test. Vertical line test. Is that a function? It is not a function. Let's keep going. The number of hours a person walks and the calories they burn. That's a function. Can't burn two amount of calories for the same amount of time. Is this a function? Again, vertical line test. If I draw some vertical lines, it's only ever going to touch one time. Is that a function? It is a function. Vertical line test. Number 5, is it a function? No, it is not a function. Why? Because -2 and -2 have two different outputs. For every input, there is exactly one output, not a function. Vertical line test, not a function, just like our first problem. All different inputs, function. Number 8, the amount of time a pool has been draining and its water level, function. Not going to be at this one time, isn't going to have two different levels. Determine if the following relationships are functions or not. Again, I can plug this right in here. Y equals 6x plus 3. That is a straight line. Y equals mx plus b. Always going to be a function. Independent is always the x. Number of tickets sold. Dependent is always the y. Amount of money made. All right, these are the fun ones. Now we actually got to do some math. All we're doing in here is we're saying, what am I doing? Increasing by 5. And I'm multiplying that by the number in front of the x. 5 times 2 is 10. That's a positive 10, which means increase by 10. That's all you're doing. Number 12. We're already cruising through this. Again, similar problem. Increase by 2, positive 2 times what's in front of the x? 4. 2 times 4 is positive 8. That means we're increasing by 8. Increasing by 8. Number 13, given the function f of x equals negative 7x plus 12, what is f of negative 3? F of negative 3, since it's replacing that x there, that means that we are replacing the x in the equation. Okay, negative 7 times negative 3 is positive 21. Positive 21 plus 12 is 33. F of negative 3 equals 33. Number 14, same type of problem, different function. F of 6 is going to equal 11 times 6 minus 4. That's 66 minus 4. 66 minus 4 is 62. F of 6 equals 62. Number 15, f of x equals 4x minus 18, but f of x is now 14. Since this whole thing is 14, that's going to replace the f of x. So 14, which is now f of x, so f of x is now 14, equals 4x minus 18. And then we solve. Multiple step equation. Add 18 to both sides. Those cancel. We're left with 4x. 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 32. Now we got to get rid of that 4, so we're dividing by 4. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 4x divided by 4 is just x. X equals 8. Again, pause the video if you need to see that work. We're going to keep going here. Last problem on the test. This is a harder one if you don't remember how to solve it. Again, 20 is our f of x, so we're replacing f of x with 20. Okay, multi-step equation. We're going to subtract 5 from both sides. That's 15 equals negative x. Negative x is the same as negative 1 times x, so we need to get rid of that negative 1. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to divide by negative 1 to both sides. If I divide by negative 1, those two cancel out. I get x equals 15 divided by negative 1 is negative 15. This one caught up a lot of people. So what actually you're doing is negative, and x is negative 15 plus 5 equals 20. Negative and negative is a positive, plus 5 equals 20. 20 equals 20. Check. Right answer. And that's your answer right there, negative 15. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Look forward to hearing from you. Bye.